Hi, my name is Stan, and today we want to show you our latest project that we're doing here in Pompano Beach, Florida, proudly. This is a conversion of the Harley-Davidson 2024 Harley-Davidson Road Glide, and we're doing conversion for the off-road. So the original idea came on the previous Biketoberfest, sitting and drinking beer on our booth during the show. We we saw a lot of performance beggars coming to the show, different styles, different anodizing, different parts, raised, lowered, whatever. All of them beautiful, definitely. And we pop up with the idea that so far, by that time, so far, nobody creates something related to the off-road. Because as you know, Harley-Davidson have a Pan America motorcycle, but market is not kind of fell in love so far with this motorcycle. So what we're trying to do here is to create big, huge, heavy Harley-Davidson comparable to the off-road. And this is our pretty much experience for the last 4 months. And we're going to tell you what we did with this amazing bike. Let me introduce you our main bodywork specialist, Rafal. He's from Custom Marine Shop. What this guy is doing is they making any kind of fabrication for the boats all over them. Probably they have a overall average experience like 160 years, something like this. So we were just lucky to get them in this project because they literally our neighbors. And Rafal was in charge to create all the different tubing, all the different parts on this motorcycle. So Rafal, nice to meet you again. Nice to meet you again. Please explain what you did with the exhaust. So we bought the Trusk exhaust, like just a regular one, 2-in-1, and heavily modified, adding sections. So what exactly you did with the exhaust?
We actually extend, make a connection between the end and the starting parts. We extended these pieces, that one, and we make to fit this exhaust between the parts. It's very close to the engine because there is not was too much place. It was not a lot of room, but final product was true like standard like.
All right. I will say it probably took like about roughly 5 business days to re-weld everything, right?
Yes.
And polish and put everything together. The main idea of the exhaust is that, and main challenge, since we're moving the controls from the front controls to the rear to be okay with the kind of off-road style. Yes, when you have your legs under your poo-poo, we'll say. So this was the main challenge because Harley don't have a lot of points to bolt on the controls. So we use pretty much rear pegs to recreate all the new rear controls, because a lot of guys just bolt on everything straight to the engine. No, we bolt on everything to the frame like it was originally. We want to keep everything pretty much original, and we didn't modify the frame. This is our main aspect. We just literally create the brackets which are bolt on this motorcycle. Okay, let's talk what we did mechanic-wise. Yeah, so again, original idea was to create the motorcycle like a big touring motorcycle ready for the pretty much off-road, and we'll say this is adventure touring. Yes, however, it's a very complicated motorcycle class. It's a small motorcycles, by my personal opinion. But again, our main idea to take the big heavy bike and make it fit for the off-road needs. So, and definitely our main competitor is a GS 1250. So, and a lot of people, while they saw this motorcycle naked, they saw, oh, this is a BMW motorcycle, definitely, but what is kind of engine is this, So it means that we pretty much achieve our goals, what we want to deliver with this motorcycle. So let's talk about the all mechanic features this motorcycle have. Definitely this motorcycle, since it's off-road, it's supposed to go with the hard bags. But my personal opinion, aluminum bags, it's too easy, and you know, it's like a it's boring, you know. So we make a decision to go with the Pelican bags, yes, which have a kind of quick release system. These all brackets we purchased from Pan American motorcycle, but definitely we reweld pretty much everything. So we'll say it's custom made. Idea of Pelican bags, it's a waterproof bags, and idea is you can take this bag with you, case with you to the flight, you know. So this is kind of, and it got a rollers, you know. This is crazy cool in our opinion. Again, yes, you may say this is a piece of shit. I don't care really. So this is about the luggage. Yes, we have the same bags on the sides with the quick release. We have a small one on the top. However, it's going to be a little bit bigger one, like a week later probably. Then let's talk about the rear suspension. Rear suspension is the main complicated stuff on this motorcycle because we need to raise this. Originally, we need to raise this motorcycle as much as we can, you know, but still be okay, you know, still be legal with this modification. We use for this, and we were just, again, we were just lucky with this project because since we create this idea, I start to Google what kind of parts we can use, whatever we need to fabricate. And Fox company uh, recently released the shocks for the touring frame, and they extended for the 2 inches. We're talking about the rear shocks and the front cartridges, yes. So, and this is kind of for the touring, for the adventure motorcycle, so it's a long travel. Then, so we fixed the problem with the suspension, definitely because we need extended. Our goal was to raise it for the 4 inches as much as we can, but still be okay with overall height of the motorcycle. In case of swing arm, it's definitely the Speed Dealer company, yes, which is it's a lightweight aluminum swing arms. It's a racing swing arm, is what I like. It's a lightweight, and main feature that you can relocate your shock. There is a 3 different positions, yes. So it's also allow us to add more height of the motorcycle, yes. Then main complicated in this motorcycle main parts is the wheels, because these wheels we took, and this is traditional spoked wheels. We don't want to follow just a regular spoked wheels from the CVO family because they're heavy. They looks not like an off-road. Yes, they just a style of the spoked wheels. So we just purchased the brand new wheels from Pan America. We ceramic coat them. Anodizing was unavailable by the time for us. I mean, quick anodizing. So we cerakote them, and pretty much you see they goldish. Yes, it's not the gold like with the reflection like it's supposed to be, but it's going to be on another motorcycle. But my opinion, it's amazing color and it matched like an overall idea of the motorcycle. Main problem was to fit the chain conversion from the truss company, because hub of the rear wheel definitely does not match the brackets of the sprocket, you know. So in this case, we just literally put this on the mill and just modify as fucking fuck, you know. So probably we first who modify truss, a lot of truss modification on the one motorcycle. So we will show you later how it works. Is the main chase on this because it's a rear controls. There is nothing available on the market, so we recreate our own pretty much by the freehand. For now, it's just steel. Yes, later on it's going to be aluminum, just to make them lighter. But problem is there is no bolts or positions to hold the controls in configuration when they in the rear. So there is definitely only one spot is where the original rear pegs were located for the passenger. We put them here. This bike for now doesn't have passenger option. Who cares? You go on off-road, you know, you're not like a driving around. You go on off-road, you need like it's most of the time it's a solo motorcycle. And again, if we're talking about the off-road motorcycle, it definitely should have a central stand. Yeah, so here we have a extended central stand from the drug specialties. Thank you guys. Love you. Call us, whatever. Okay, so the rear fender is pretty much a stock fender that we just cut it and relocate, cut by the sides, you know, to make like a look of the off-road motorcycle. Main idea of this motorcycle is to use as much OEM parts or aftermarket parts for the Harley as much as we can do, you know, without fabrication. But however, there's a lot of fabrication after all. And I think it's beautiful look. It's a stock Road Glide license plate holder with a Kellerman aftermarket, very bright as hell LED running lights, stop signals, turn signals, whatever. Engine is the pretty much stock. There is no work on the engine. We just a little bit blackout it. I like the blackout engines. I mean, it's a chrome era pass away. It's full filled with the Arliness. Thank you, Rick. Parts always best prices, always overnight, always 1000% satisfaction of the quality. You want to touch these parts. You want to sleep with them. So it's amazing parts to have. Design-wise, I have my inspiration was from the car made by Virgil Abloh for the Maybach. It's like an off-road car. So the color pretty much it's a Colorado beige Mercedes-Benz, but in matte, yes. And thank you Mo from Moss Image Custom who made a paint job which 1000% better than a factory one. You just literally want to touch this paint, you know. So it's very soft, amazing job. Thank you, Mom. It's a forged matte finish carbon from the Carbon Visionary from Italy. Thank you, Max. Thank you, guys. We have a lot of parts. We have a skirts, we have a tank cover, we have a, you will see a lot of an amazing quality, guys. And there is no plastic, just real carbon fiber. So just go with them. They're reasonable with the prices, quality outstanding. You will fall in love. Just amazing job. Thank you, guys. So let's talk about the main point of the motorcycle, yes, of the current motorcycle. It's a front end, yes. Since it's a off-road motorcycle, so it was necessary for us to relocate the water-cooled radiator all the way to the fairing. We'll say kind of racing beggars, you know, style, but it's a original stock OEM radiator, which travel all the way from the bottom to the inside the fairing. Yes, so we relocate all the hoses. Everything connected, water pump inside, works beautiful. No guarantee. We'll see. Everything's gonna be good. And for sure, if we're talking about lights, we use 8 Baja lights, which will light up like they make any night a day. Thank you guys for the fast shipping and like a very low prices. Be honest, I was surprised. And you guys familiar with the Baja? I mean, there is a lot of analogs right now on the market, but since I believe we need to support our local United States companies. This is the best product, definitely. You will fall in love. You know everything. I don't need to explain you what is it. And since we relocated all the way to the fairing, yes, it won't fit, and we use original bracket from the A10 Cali company, who is doing like a brackets for the Baja light for the Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Original radiator just perfectly fit inside the main 2 headlights LP6, so it wasn't problem to fit it in the middle. The problem was that we cannot close the fairing, front fairing, without cutting these sections. Radiator is too huge for this motorcycle. And since we have a radiator here, and we have a lot of empty space in the middle, we create the probably I never saw before. Maybe I didn't saw. This is probably the first radiator cover on the motorcycle ever. Something like this. I mean, how it pop up, you know. So it's a different story. Front suspension, it's pretty much stock caps from the stock Road Glide with extended tubes from RNS, they black, with the extended 2 inches. They extended for the 2 inches. Then extended for the 2 inches as well. Cartridges from the Fox company, and thanks to huge thanks to Arnott company who connect us, who make this happen. It's all about Arnott, guys. It's not about a little bit about Fox, but most of the time it's about Arnott. So you can see it's like Arlen-ness again. Thank you, Rick. We use like as much Arlen-ness as we can because we just love these products. You know, they're amazing. It's huge respect to this company because actually they made this market of the modified motorcycles. Then it's a lowered triple tree, which allows us to extend the fork 2 inches lowered triple tree, which extend us to extend forks or raise the motorcycle for the 2 inches. So overall, here we can raise motorcycle for the, we'll say, 6 inches, yes. However, we did for the 4. So we made 3 because of this is the 19 radius front and 17th radius rear wheel from Pan America, yes. So an original Road Glide have a 1919. So that's why we equal overall height of the motorcycle for the 3 inches, and it's tall as fuck. I'm gonna tell you. This was kind of one of the main chase of this motorcycle, but we did it very nice, and I'm very happy how it's pop up. Do you like how it's popping up?
Yes, they was without the
Pretty much naked, like a frame.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I didn't saw this before, you know, not before the visual how it gonna be looks. Right now it's they have more stuff to in, and it looks very nice. So I think, you know, it looks beautiful. The, everything, you know, here, you know, it's now the motorcycle looks very pretty.
Pretty. All right. So we can't wait to finish assemble it. Then we will test drive, and you guys will see this bike shortly on Miami Concourse in downtown, and then we're going all the way to Daytona to represent Teddy Moore's destination, Harley-Davidson, to represent our latest build, and hope you enjoy it. Rafael, thank you so much for your experience, for the job you did. I hope this bike will be everywhere, and we will enjoy viewing it on everywhere in internet while we will drink beer. All right.
Thank you for inviting me to this project.
Oh, anytime, and we schedule way more projects, so
So
watch out. All right.